We got a Chaos Agents deck profile right here. Running 2 Earths, main searcher, 2-star tuner. Lets you search your deck for any other agent. We got 2 Jupiter. He's pretty much the main beater of the deck. You can banish 1 agent, let any fairy get 800 attack. Usually put it on him, make him up to 26, get over big monsters. We got 1 Venus. Pay 500 life points to summon 1 to 3 Shine Balls. Use these Shine Balls for fodder or to sink XYZ, any of that. Use these agents to get out Hyperion. And then again, you can banish 1 of these to pop a card on the field for your opponent. 2 Heralds of Orange Light, pretty much Veiler for fairies. You discard this and another fairy, and you negate the activation of an effect monster and destroy it. It's also a 2-star tuner, so that helps. Spirit Reaper, it's a dark, pretty much just a shield for when you need it. Birdman, probably one of the best tuners in the game. It's a dark too, so that helps me with this deck. 2 Trags, big card. It helps you XYZ, helps you sync, and its effects are just too good. 1 Doom Caliber Knight and 1 Ryo, pretty much stops effects and special summons. Pretty standard cards. Sangan, another searcher. Tour Guide, easy way to get Sangan out. Plague Spreader, tuner, 2-star. A lot of the tuners in this deck are 2 stars. Getting out lower ones, lower synchros helps with this one. His effect is great because I can just return 1 card to the top of my deck and special summon him, so I can do multiple synchros or multiple XYZs. Gale, 3-star tuner. When this card is normal summon, just once per turn, you can half 1 of your opponent's monsters, which really helps you get over big monsters. Honest, this card, again, helps you get over the big monsters.
So broken.
All those. And then we got Gores, pretty standard, most decks. You should all know what it does by now.
Or leave.
And then we got pretty much probably the 2 main cards for this deck that you want to get out. BLS and Chaos Sorcerer.
Little brother, big brother.
Yep, banish 1 light, 1 dark, which is pretty much what this deck is based around, and banish your opponent's cards and beat them till they die. For Magic, I'm running 1 Burial from a different dimension. I'm banishing a lot in this deck, so helps me return 3 to keep using their effects.
Gonna fly on me.
2 Forbidden Lances. It's good for when your opponent does a dark hole, any of those sort of cards that destroy your monsters. 1 Pot, just pretty much lets me search for cards that would help me. MST, just all the staples: Book of Moon, Heavy, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. For traps, we got 2 Bottomlesses, Compulse, Mirror Force, and a Dark Bribe. Pretty standard. Now for the synchros and the XYZs, we got Armory Arm. Pretty much really easy to get out. Any of the 2-star tuners and a Shine Ball. Equip this to a big hitter like BLS. That's an OTK right there. If you can get the right way out. Cataster, pretty much, with the exception of Dark Worlds, this will pretty much help you get over almost any of the decks that are going to be big this format.
Indulges.
TG Hyper Librarian, you're going to be synchroing a lot in this deck, so he's good for letting you get extra cards to your hand. Android, kind of a good shield to be around. Your life points are low, and say they already got rid of your Cataster or something. You sit on her, gain 600 life points every end phase. Iron Chain, just pretty standard. I think it's the best 6 right now. You would it's you just attack, you do battle damage, and you mill your opponent's top 3 cards. Ancient Sacred Wyvern. It's this card. If you're winning, try to get this out because when your life points are above your opponent's, it gains the difference for its attack. But if they're lower, don't get this out because then it lowers its attack as well. Ancient Fairy Dragon. This card is a really good shield, especially against, say, Dark Worlds. You get it, put it in defense. It can go with Grapha with Gates out, and then its effect is once per turn you can destroy a field spell card, add a field spell to your hand, and then you gain 1,000 life points. Stardust, pretty standard. Negate anything that would destroy monsters, and you get special summon again. Avenging Knight Parshath. Pretty much this card, once per turn, you can say your opponent has a big hitting monster. His effect puts it in defense, and he also inflicts piercing, so his 2 effects go hand in hand together. Got Chaos Goddess. She's really good. Say you have your Chaos Sorcerer in your graveyard, you discard one of your lights, and you get special summoning back on the field. So there's 2 big hitters right there. Running Gachi and Dark Mist. These are what I usually go for when I get my Shine Balls. This is to get over big monsters. This is more of sort of a shield. Help me out. Let me buy some time to get my harder hitting monsters out. Levier. Again, I'm going to be banishing a lot, so this is good to get so I can get some of those monsters back. Zen Maze. Giga Brilliant. Another shield. This is for when I want to win. I'll get him out. Increase all my monsters' attacks. Try and go for the win. And then, pretty standard for this format. These cards you're going to see a lot. Cyber Dragon. 2 Puppet Plants for pretty much 6 Sams, Heroes, Spellbooks.
Photons.
Yep, all those. Raikou. He's a light. Flips, lets me destroy. Mill. Gives me lights and dark in my graveyard. Dimensional Fissures. 1 MST. 2 Prohibitions. 2 System Down. Dark Bribes. 2 Decrees. And then a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Pretty much stops all the big decks that you're going to see a lot. Machines. Chainburn, any sort of stalls, Dark Worlds. So, yeah, that was Chaos Agents.
How do you feel about the Levier reprint and the VLS reprint?
I am not a fan of either of those, especially considering I just got my ulti Levier like 2 days before they announced it. It hurts. It's quite a bit.
It's clutch.
Yeah.
It's a clutch trade.